So
No,
anyway,
let's roll. Let's roll. Let's see how it goes.
all right. So okay, so I would actually formally welcome you on my channel, and I'm glad that you're the first one who could have the appearance to be with us on the channel, which is for women. The intention behind scheduling it for today was that I don't want to make a channel which is talking about Women's Day specifically on 8th March, because I believe it is every day that we celebrate women's. So any day we can start, and any day we can have a conversation, and then we can chat just together. Okay, so I have a few questions lined up, and then me and my audience, we would like to know more about you. So let me just start with a few questions which came to my mind when I look at your personality, which is more jolly, cute, smiley, happy-go-lucky personality. So the first question that I would want to pose on you with the perspective that I have uh, regarding you, the kind of happy personality, happy go personality, lucky personality that you have. The first thing is, what is that one particular secret that you have followed so far in life, which makes you happy, which keeps you going?
Wow. Very frankly, I have one mantra in life. Just one mantra. I don't regret anything that I do in life. Whether it is whether I did a good thing or a bad thing, I don't carry regrets. I mean, that's a way I think that has helped me grow up. When we fall down, we learn from our experiences, and we should not have regrets in the wrong decisions that we've made in life. And believe me, we have so many of us. हम सब कितनी गलतियां करते हैं, आए दिन गलतियां करते हैं, but if we stick on to that यार मुझसे ये नहीं करना चाहिए था, I shouldn't have done that, I should have gone for that. That's one thing that I don't like. I prefer going with the flow, and I prefer, if I have taken the decision, I take the ownership, whether it is failed or it has passed. So that's one mantra that I carry my life with.
That's good. That takes a lot of audacity and courage for somebody to behave like that. I'm sure that's not easy. That's not easy every
I
time.
taught her the same thing though. I said,
Anyway,
don't regret anything that you
there's no
do. You
point.
have taken.
That's no point. अब कुछ मिलना नहीं regret करने के बाद, you can't even get all the whatever you've
बिल्कुल
lost so far. So there's no point of going back
बिल्कुल
and then regretting on life, spoiling the future and
बिल्कुल
present as well, stressing yourself.
सीख लो. I mean, सीख लिया हमने अपनी गलतियों से. But that's how life is. You can't cry over something that did not go right.
Because नहीं, अगर हम इस तरह के चैनल्स इस तरह की बातें कर लेंगे और इस तरह की बातें सीख लेंगे दूसरे से, आई बिलीव देयर बी नो चैनल एंड नो टॉपिक्स स्ट्रेसिंग ऑन मेंटल हेल्थ, एंजाइटी, डिप्रेशन. There's no talks remaining on that,
No,
because I'm
beat
sure.
each other.
Yes,
The
just be
doctors are
together,
not
meet,
going to be
meet, be
happy.
happy, enjoy, and then learn from each other's experiences. Okay, so
Absolutely.
amazingly answered. The second thing I would want to ask from you, and on the behalf of our audience, that every time there has to be somebody who has been somebody's idol, like whom they follow, right? Whom they appreciate and appraise. So who is that one particular person in your life, or is there
First,
nobody?
you have to roll. Do you have a drum to roll? Let's roll the drum for this person.
Let me know
It's
who the
none
person is.
mother. It's none other than my mother. I have grown up seeing her in a joint family where we grew up. We were almost 24 of us in one 2 BHK house, which we converted into a 3 BHK. I come from a Muslim background, and we lived in a joint family where, like I said, we were so many. And I've seen my mother, the way she uh, coped up with her life, and the way she shaped our lives as well. I mean, commendable. मेरी मम्मी से मैंने अगर 5% भी मैं अपनी मम्मी की हो जाऊँ ना, तो I have achieved in life. you know, uh, she has she has been the pillar of, the support that you expect in life. वो pillar मेरी मम्मा है. I mean, the first person I think of is my mother. Right from the time that I joined work, and I was always the black sheep of my family. मतलब ये लड़की जो करती है ना, वो जो नहीं होना चाहिए ना, वो सब कर लेती है.
No,
So
I guess they should be appreciating inside, if not outside,
now
internally.
they do. Now they do, but till such time that you don't grow up, you don't show, okay, you have achieved what you had expected your life to be. आपने अचीव किया है तब वो recognition मिल जाता है and things. But yes, from the beginning मेरे घर में यही था कि यार शिरीन वो काम किया है ना, शिरीन नहीं किया होगा, वहां से ग्लास टूटा है ना, शिरीन नहीं तोड़ा होगा. So it was like that. So when I was working, Aarti, I was in the beginning when I was working at that time, in our family we couldn't work in shifts, you know, and my job was more to do with working in an American project. So I was handling the credit department of the American customers. So I had to talk to them, and if I had talked to them, it would be their day is my night. So I would do shifts at night, and my mother, literally, till today, I get goosebumps. My mom used to keep a pillow in my bed just so that my father doesn't know that I have left the house at night to work. And my father came to know only after I got promoted in my job assignment. That you know that he said, "Acha, आज मुझे अपनी बेटी पे गर्व है." I've seen. I'm proud of my daughter. But until then, it was my mother who supported me unconditionally.
Well,
So
I
that's
could very well relate with the answer because मेरे साथ भी ऐसी कुछ स्टोरी है. Mothers generally, बच्चे जनरली मदर्स का नाम ही लेते हैं. कई अगर पेरेंट फादर एक्चुअली फादर फिगर्स दे स्टे मैक्सिमम टाइम आउटसाइड द हाउस. दे सम इट्स वेरी रेयरली ऑन वीकेंड्स वी गेट टाइम टू जेल अप विद देम. तो जनरल रोल्स फीमेल्स मदर भी प्ले करती हैं बच्चों की लाइफ में. So, and this reminds me of I was scrolling my Instagram today morning before this, and I was thinking what unique we could do. I just came across, because of the Women's Day yesterday, I came across a post which talks about um, unless I stop doing something, nobody realizes I'm a mother and I'm doing a lot of things. So that was very fascinating for me. I was like, this is because nowadays, if you could see, people have started speaking about how many challenges women are facing, and then there's nobody who's appreciating every time. So
absolutely. And Aarti, if you know this, I mean, even people who are watching us, if they belong to our the age group that we are in, although I'm not going to tell you how old I am. So just
nobody can even judge your age without even telling you.
I'm just kidding. So हमारे एज में जब थे तो विमेन लोगों को कहाँ इतना अटेंशन देते थे. आई मीन यूर अ हाउस वाइफ, आप वहीं तक हो, देर इज नो recognition, there is nothing. It was such a thankless job at that time. But now with the kind of recognition we are getting, you know, people are understanding that housewives are something, you know, that's a full-time job. It's not just, you know, taking care of the house, it's nurturing the house. जितने प्रिंसिपल्स हम जगाते हैं घर में और कोई नहीं जगाता भाई, ये नहीं करो, वो नहीं करो, ये सही नहीं है, वैसा सही नहीं है,
Very
तो
true,
हम ही
very true.
करते हैं ना.
Very true.
We are shaping.
और आज वो अब तो मूवी भी रिलीज हो गई है मिसेस. आई डोंट नो इफ यू हैव सीन दैट. आई हैवंट सीन दैट बट आई हैव ऑलरेडी सीन जो उसके रिव्यूज हैं. सो आई एम श्योर पीपल आर थिंकिंग ऑन दोज ग्राउंड्स नाउ, एंड दैट्स वन ऑफ द रीजंस आई एक्चुअली थॉट ऑफ स्टार्टिंग अ चैनल लाइक दिस, बिकॉज जरूरी नहीं है सारे
Absolutely lovely, Aarti. That's such
सारे
a great initiative you've taken.
जनरल मैनेजर्स
I
को
mean,
आप बुलाएं चैनल पे. इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट टू
thank
हैव पीपल लाइक यू ऑन द चैनल बिकॉज यू ऑल्सो इंस्पायर पीपल. आई एम श्योर
you, thank
you
you.
inspire me, of course. So I thought that is why you're the first one coming on the channel. So I thought I should be starting with you. Anyway, so
I'm very happy.
the next question that I have on ground is what I personally wanted to know about you. Is that how do you feel life has changed? What is the transformation so far? You were working there. You told me you were working in Mumbai, right, as a banker.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so, what was the challenge that time? And then, how do you think life has transformed so far? So,
So when I wanted to start my career, I mean, when I really completed my education, I did my, you know, bachelor's in English literature, and then I did mass communication and journalism.
really,
And I was very pro into, yeah, I was very,
why was that not mentioned in your bio? I was wondering now,
because
and
that's
I know
something that's forgotten.
how good
That's
a
something
speaker
that's
you are.
forgotten.
You are a very good public speaker. So I was wondering from where is it coming. Anyway,
No, but वो टाइम पे जब मैंने ये किया था आरती, I was such an introvert, I was such a cocoon person, I would not speak to anybody, मैं इतनी reserved थी. And अब जब मेरे फ्रेंड्स भी मुझे देखते हैं ना, they wonder as in कि ये इसको हो क्या गया, ये बात कैसे करने लगी, ये हो रहा है, I don't want to work. And but I think everyone can relate to this. A female, when they get married, plus when they work, there is so much to do. I would not see my husband for weeks because he would go during the morning, early mornings, he would leave, and I would come around 11ish home. So, बहुत difficult था. And then family life कुछ नहीं थी. It was all about work and making your career and things like. But everybody goes through that struggle. I am enjoying life now. Now that everything is done and dusted with, I have achieved what I wanted to. I uh, Now I've moved from that phase of career and I've taken the break, and then वो मेरी sabbatical leave ना is a never ending leave now. मैंने बोला था स्टार्ट में आई एम टेकिंग अ sabbatical लीव, मैं करियर ब्रेक ले रही हूँ, बट मैंने तो एकदम ही करियर ब्रेक ले लिया. Now I'm a happy mother, happy wife, content with life. And like I said, कोई वो कोई मलाल नहीं है, कोई regret नहीं है कि that I left my job. I was more than happy to quit my job. I worked in Nigeria for some time. It was a very good experience. सब कुछ experience किया, but now I'm experiencing the best phase of my life, which is motherhood. You cannot hear me?
No, I can now. I in the middle it just went off. Yeah, I can now hear you.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
So fine. So let's just move to the next question.
okay.
And the next question is that, though because you already informed me, you told me that you're enjoying the life now. So, but sometimes because everybody's human, we still have limitations and challenges coming across. So how do you feel? Do you actually feel stressed sometimes? And then how do you cope up with those, with that kind of stress, especially when it is confined to this parenthood life that you're having?
No, I'm enjoying this space.
Not at all.
I feel
Uh,
like I am totally enjoying this phase of life. यहाँ पे I see, people tend to say कि ये तो घर पे ही बैठी है, ये तो कुछ भी नहीं कर रही है, घर पे मेड है, खाना बनाने के लिए आ जाती है. That is said and that is understood. But the fact that you have a child, your day starts with the child and your day ends with your daughter, with my daughter. Her name is Yumna, and when she was born, I had a lot of issues getting, conceiving and getting my baby in this world. I went through a lot. I cannot tell you. I mean, if had you seen me 10 years ago, you wouldn't have believed this is the same Shireen. I give all the credit to my daughter, who came in this world and she made me a different person, a happier person, a different human being. And the same goes to my husband as well. I mean, he's been so supportive in all the times that I was going through to get my family going, and the difficult phase of my life that I went through. He was so supportive. I mean, you need a very supportive family in order to हमारे को I mean to sail through. हमें एक अच्छी supportive family की बहुत खास जरूरत है. A good supportive husband and a supportive family, mothers, everybody. So this phase is fun. I'm enjoying grooming up my daughter. I'm enjoying उसको school लेके जाना, उसको घर लेकर आना. I mean, each and everything I do. A lot of my husband keeps telling me, तू बहुत micro management करती है. मतलब helicopter mom है. But I told him, honey, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity for me. And I want to live it. I don't want मेरी daughter को to feel, कि मेरी मम्मा नहीं थी उस competition में मेरे को cheer करने के लिए. मेरी मम्मा नहीं आई थी. That's one reason that I gave up on my career. I said I want to be there for her because there was a time when I was growing up, and I'm not trying to be ill about the way that I'm telling you right now about my daddy. I have no means of saying ill, but उस वक्त मेरे डैडी इतने busy थे काम में कि I don't, not only me, my entire sibling. हम लोगों को कभी याद नहीं रहा कि हमारे डैडी हमारे स्कूल आ सकते थे to for the report card, जब मिलता था, to meet the teachers, PTCs बोलते थे. But unfortunately, my father could never attend, not because he didn't want to, but because he couldn't. I don't want the same thing for my daughter. I remember this, and I don't want my daughter to remember something like this. And the same thing I tell my husband, kitne bhi busy ho, let's go. Let's give her what she deserves.
I can very well relate because मेरी भी friends हैं, they have kids. I have little younger friends, they have kids, 1-2 साल के बच्चे हैं अभी अभी पर उनकी struggle देख के I was like it's so tough to be a mother, and then at the same time in case you're working it's not easy to maintain your own self,
Absolutely.
your own
Working
physique
mother,
and house.
not easy.
Not easy
Working
at all.
mother, definitely easy. Definitely
So
not easy.
so far
Parents who
so far
they
into
are
my experience, you're the first one who's saying that I'm happy with this life that I'm having, because most of them they
believe
are.
me, I'm sorry to cut you off, but every mother at the end of the day will say, I'm a very happy person because I have a child. I'm not saying, that the others who don't have children are not happy. They are happy for sure because I was happy for a long time too. But वो एक अलग लाइफ है, वो एक अलग एक्सपीरियंस है. इट्स वेरी satisfying, I can say that.
ओके, सो आपने ऑलरेडी काफ़ी बात करा है पेरेंटहुड के बारे में, बट एक स्पेसिफिक डेफिनेशन में अगर आपको डिफाइन करना है, सो व्हाट इज पेरेंटहुड फॉर यू?
Wow. It's a blend. It's a beautiful blend of, let's say, love, empowerment, and growth. You are nurturing a person. You are shaping up a human being that will represent you as well as herself or himself आगे जाके. And उसकी जीत उसकी हार, तुम्हारी जीत तुम्हारी हार हो. Because जैसा आप पौधा उगाओगे वो वैसे ही होने वाला है, you know. So for me, I want it's all about nurturing my daughter to be more fearless, more curious to learn, and let's say unapologetical of herself, of being herself in the place, in this world अभी जो कि कितनी judgmental है. I don't want her to be bothered about judgmental people around her, you know. नहीं, बेटा तुझे जो करना है, तुझे सही लगता है वो तू कर. I have taught you the best. I'm done with that, you know. अब you take over. ऐसा होता. That is parenthood to me. I mean, shaping up someone's life.
Nice, very nicely explained, and I'm sure she's going to inherit those qualities from you. There's no point of inculcating after birth, already in the genes.
वही कह रही हूँ
So,
ना, हमने अपना अब कर दिया है ना. Whatever she does is up to her. It's up, and it's the same with any child. We as a parent, we get too involved कि मैंने तो ऐसे सिखाया था लेकिन उसने ऐसा नहीं किया. I had, taught my child these manners. These are the basics that I have taught my child. But look at that child now. She's not even following his or her. Leave that to the child. Leave that to that human being that he or she.
that's true. Okay, so now because we've already talked about so many things related to parenthood, and then how life is now, how your life was during corporate. So, how do you want the world to see?
से नहीं होता. I want to leave work. I just
Thank you. Not more than you, of course. Not more than you. Okay, so we can
very
continue with your.
beautiful.
I'm sorry about the glitch that happened, but we can continue with your last answer.
So I think you were asking me what the biggest obstacle in my life or the challenges that I faced in order to get where I am right now. So मैं वही कह रही थी कि my phase where I moved from India to the African continent at the peak of my career was the biggest challenge that I faced in my life. I mean, uh, being busy 24/7, suddenly आ जाओ कोई जगह पे जहाँ पे आपको कुछ नहीं करना है, कुछ भी नहीं करना है, सोचना भी नहीं है आपको सिर्फ वहाँ रहना है. So that was the biggest challenge. I wouldn't say obstacle, but it was a challenge for me to get through that phase. एक तो cultural shock, ऊपर से nothing to do. Then for 2 years मैंने कुछ नहीं किया. I know first 3 months मैं कितना रोई थी. And I told my husband कि मुझे जाने दे भाई, या तो तू भी चल साथ में, but I don't want to be here. Then he started to show me the different aspect of Africa, and I started to fall in love with it. And today, आज कितना साल हो गया? I mean, I'm talking about 20 years now.
3 years?
2009. Yeah, not even
That's
20
big.
years. Yeah,
That's too big.
yeah. I think 2008 or something. Not 20 years yet, but going to be very soon. So, but I'm happy now. Well settled, happy, used to not doing anything. Yet so busy कि कभी कभी time नहीं मिलता है to call mom also to say how things have been. Uh, but we are all busy in our lives and we are all satisfied. I hope everyone is satisfied because आप जो भी कर रहे हो is for yourself, for your satisfaction at the end of the day. So don't do something that you are not happy with, you're not satisfied with. Just do what you are meant to be, meant to do.
Okay, so that's the end of my list of questions. Though I can still have build more, but because of the time constraint and because you're busy, I'm sure you're busy. You have a very busy schedule,
Thank
and so
Yes,
thank you for
Ramadan is
your
going
time.
on.
Yes, Ramadan is going,
I
and still you
have
could figure out some
already
time for me.
prepared.
So I really appreciate that, and maybe we could
So
have more
much.
time
It's
with
a
you.
pleasure to be on your channel, Aarti. Pleasure to know you. You're looking pretty as usual and intelligent as usual. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much. Any
I
last
wish
line
all.
that? Thank you, and thank you so much. And any last line that you would like to say to our audience?
I don't know whether anyone has heard of this T square M square.
I
तू
haven't heard.
तेरा मैं तू
Oh,
तेरा मैं मेरा अपनी लाइफ ऐसे ही निकालना चाहिए एज इन इफ यू आर हैप्पी विद दैट यू कंटिन्यू आई एम हैप्पी विद दिस आई विल कंटिन्यू डोंट हैव डोंट मेक योर लाइफ कॉम्प्लिकेटेड जैसा चल रहा है वैसा चलने दो इफ यू हैव एनी मोर एस्पिरेशंस डू अकॉर्डिंग टू व्हाट यू वांट टू डू कि तू अपना देख ले मैं अपना देख लेती हूँ तू तेरा मैं मेरा टी स्क्वायर एम स्क्वायर
your own life and let me be in peace. That's true. That's the most straightforward
Exactly.
statement
I
for
mean,
that.
uh, exactly. Expectation ज़्यादा रखना is something that is not advisable. Not in this lifetime right now. अभी जहाँ पे हम जी रहे हैं इस समय.
Okay, so not to take much time from your busy schedule, and I would again like to thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure's mine. I'm
And
honored
of course, I'll call you.
for
Of course, I'll call you.
inviting.
So I hope
Definitely.
there's no. I hope there's no point of booking appointments for that.
No. Definitely, you
So
can
it
call
was
me
nice.
anytime.
So
Looking for your audience as well, for hearing us out.
I'm sure they're going to love it, and they're going to love it. So we'll keep on
Thank
having
you.
more such rolling episodes. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.
Looking forward to more of your episodes. All the best to you.
Thank you so much. Inshallah, I hope they like it because I'm sure that everybody's putting efforts to do whatever part they could play. That's my bit of it, and that's your bit of it. So let's see.
Inshallah.
It's the Ramadan week.
Thank you.
We should be expecting something positive. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you
Bye.
again.
Take
You have a good day. Bye
Thank
bye.
you. That was Mrs. Shireen, and I'm sure I really loved the conversation. I hope that you guys also like it, and that's our bit of information and contribution we could make to somehow influence the society or people who are looking at our podcast. The intention I will be disclosing in the next video that I'll be posting on my channel. So please subscribe, like, share, and let me know in case there's something else that you would want to see on the channel. So please comment below and let me know what else do you want to for me to show on the channel. So I 100% make sure I'll just get through what you want to customize your choices for the channel. Thank you and have a nice week ahead.